Woohoo! Let's do it! Welcome everybody to Monsoon Live, right here on the Monsoon Live Warrior YouTube channel. Of course, I am Jeffrey, the Demon Monsoon Meisnick. This is Monsoon Live, and today it's called Heroes. What? On the eve of Street Beast weekend, we want to talk to you guys about heroes in my life. These are folks that I call really good folks who have helped me grow as a boxer and who also helped me has grown as a person. These are just some of them. This is not like a complete, oh my goodness, 2,000 list. No, these are guys that I interact with on a lot of daily basis, and one of them is a former UFC champion who is now part of Street Beast. So let's get right into it. And the first person we got to talk about is the guy who I just said, a former UFC champion, Chance Pulver. Now, Chance is a phenomenal fighter. He is the best. And when you get to meet him in real life, which I did at the last Street Beast, it's like, he's exactly how he is in the cage when he fought. And he's a phenomenal, gifted fighter. And he was one of the first MMA fighters that I ever watched. And he kind of became like a mentor to me without him even realizing it. The way he fights, I try to mimic a little bit in my workout. So to me, that's a hero. When you look at somebody and you're like, man, you know, the motivation, the way he talks, the way he presents himself, that, to me, is an amazing individual. He's a great dude. This weekend, I will get to fight, hopefully, in front of him. So, kind of cool mentor right there. The next person on our list is someone who, in Street Beefs, I've never met her, but she's a very active role in the organization, and that is Sunshine. Sunshine is like my big sister. She looks out for everybody. She does not like bullying, and trust me when I tell you, this guy, certain people out there target him, and it ain't pretty. Sunshine doesn't deal with that crap. In fact, if she finds out, you're in deep trouble. She wants a positive community. She wants you to, you know, have constructive criticism, but don't attack the person. Say, hey, if you tilt this way or dodge this way, you know, that kind of stuff. But she's also a great person at heart. Her son is an amazing inspiration as well, and her son is one of those I fight for in my world. And if you guys don't know, I fight for kids with autism. I fight against kids who are getting bullied. I want everybody to succeed in their life. And, you know, she motivates me. She pushes me. When I get scared, she's right there saying, yo, you got this. We believe it. And just those kind words motivate me. And her always looking out for me in case I don't know something. She's one of the first people I contact when there's a major thing like, hey. And she's also there to help me out and help the group out. That's why she's also part of the Hall of Fame as well. She's an amazing individual, and God bless Sunshine for what she does in my world. I could go on and cry because there's so many times she's intervened and helped me out. The next person on my list of people who I look up to in the boxing world is somebody who is not with us anymore. He passed away 16 years ago, and that is my late father. My dad, I love him to death. He's a phenomenal individual. He's a major part of who I am. I always say, without him, I'm not here. Besides my mom. And my dad's influence continues to this very day. You know, he knew I was kind of a fighter, but in my world, he was the fighter. He fought his heart out to stay alive, but unfortunately, his failed liver transplant was the reason why he died. And also his health, and he always told me, you gotta be healthy, you gotta be healthy. And that motivates me a lot to get in there, in the ring, or in the cage, down demon, and ready to go. So when I fight, I think of him right before I get in that cage or ring, and afterwards, I'm like, yeah, let's go, whoa. So, hero of my world is my dad. Next individual, how do I put this? There's three left. This dude, when I first met him, I was scared to death of meeting him. But it was also an honor to meet him. And that is, and he's always been in my corner for every fight at Street Beast, and he was in my corner in my last amateur fight. He was the guy behind me, warming me up, getting me ready. And that is Mr. Corey Walsh, the Wolverine. The Wolverine is a guy who is fierce, breathes fire. When he gets in there and he tells you, yo, Jay, don't do this, but work on this. Do this, help with this. And you know, his passion, the love of the sport, and how much he cares for people. When somebody's getting picked on, he's like, no! He's there. And getting to know him and understanding his joy of how much he loves about boxing, that fuels fighters like me. And knowing that he's going into the he's now a pro boxer, dude, and I get to be part of that journey with him, dude, it's awesome. It's freaking good. And I'm grateful for his friend. You know, he tells a story that at first he didn't think I would be doing any. He was nervous about me. He had the towel in his hand. But now he's like this. Psh, just got this. Go fight him, man. Go beat him. So Wolverine gives me the confidence to get in that cage in the ring. Thanks, man. The next individual on my list, dude, I can't do it without him. Him and one other person unified the team, and that is Christopher Ice Booker. The Iceman is that good. He is that awesome. And, you know, being with him, motivating me, and even our 6 miles yesterday, I'm like this. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. Hearing that, and how much he believes in me now, and teaching me the skills to transform me from a brawler to a fighter, that's freaking awesome. That he takes the time. And I will always be there with him. I will be there whenever he needs me. I'm there to listen exactly what he says. Christopher Ice Booker, something I could go on about stories with him, but one of my favorite is he got a big gash. He fought to the very end. Dude, it was a sparring session. Then he says, yo, when we get ready for this big fight, we're going to get you ready. Every fight, I get ready because he motivates me. That's Christopher Ice Booker. There's 2 left on this list. The next one is Scarface, the CEO and owner of Street Beast. He's the one that gave me the chance to go into Street Beast and help me out. Besides Sunshine opening the door, saying, let's go, Jay, and, you know, Wolverine in my corner. And the last person we're going to talk about doing it, Scarface, when he calls me the Demon Monsoon, and he's there for me. He's back. He has my back. He helps out so many people. What he's doing in our fight community is phenomenal. Him leading Street Beast, this was his, you know, just, you gotta hang around him. When you hang around this man, you're like, dude, I want what you have. I want your energy. I want your passion. He feels guys like, let's go. Come on. Okay, Face. You want me to do what? You want me to take him down? Yes, sir. You want me to... That's what a leader does. The leader motivates. He inspires. That's Scarface. The last person is the original Demon. He is my brother. Every fight I've ever been in, he's been there for me. He's believed in me since day one. Danny Shaw. He drove my car from Virginia to West Virginia. He stood with me. He was there when he said, all that matters, everybody that cares about you, do it for them. Second amateur fight. Every fight I've ever been in, he has been there with me. When I go in there, all those people I've listened, I never want to disappoint them. He's a motivator. He's an inspiration. He is the reason why I go in there and I go nuts sometimes. This show, everything, this whole list is because of all these guys. And Danny Shaw hits the top of the list. When you make a list of people in my world who I consider is number one, he's right up there with everyone else, and he's ties with my dad. He's that inspirational. His influence, when he says, hey, do this. Hey, Ice, what are you working with Jeff? Ice says, Danny, this is what we're doing. Dan, this is what I did with Jeff. They work together. They build, they construct the ultimate demon. I get passionate because I think about how much they all mean to me. All these folks. That, dear friends, is how Demon Monsoon is constructed. We haven't even talked about the immortal one, which is my mom. You now put the mother's influence into this. Whew! Yeah. Danny Shaw is a phenomenal man. What he's done in Neutral Corner with the Wolverine is second to none. And with him, Wolverine, Face, Ice, Mighty Late Father, Sunshine, and everybody, you got the dynamic. One last person, because I know I can't forget her, is my mom. My mom is my hero. Every time I get done fighting, yo, Mom, I'm okay. Here's how I did. She's right there. She's cheering me on. She motivates me. That, my friends, is what this show is. That's, by the way, she helped create the original, very first thing ever called Kids News. That's my mom. So, guys, that's who inspires me. Who inspires you? Comment below. Let me know. That's it for Heroes. We will see you guys for Street Beefs this weekend. Demons ready! Peace.